International number format silently breaks when you expect 1.50 but gets 2 instead. Here's why and how to force consistent decimal places in one line. Declares a constant named value and assigns it the numeric literal 1.5 for use in subsequent formatting operations. Instantiates an international number format object targeting the United States locale and configures it to always display exactly 2 decimal places by setting minimum and maximum fractional digit counts to 2. Configures the formatter instance to include at least 2 digits after the decimal point, even when the value has no fractional component. Ensures the formatter never displays more than 2 decimal places, rounding any excess precision before formatting. Terminates the international number format configuration object literal and completes initialization of the formatter instance defined on line 1. Multiplies the original value by 100, rounds the result to the nearest integer using standard rounding rules, and then divides back by 100 to preserve 2 decimal places while mitigating floating point representation artifacts. Passes the 2 decimal place adjusted numeric value into the formatter's format method to produce a locale-specific string and outputs it to the console. Creates another international number format instance with the same United States locale and minimum fractional digit requirement, but disables thousands separators and other grouping symbols. Assigns a value of 2 to minimumFractionDigits in the alternate formatter configuration, ensuring that trailing zeros appear when needed. Sets use grouping to false, instructing the alternate formatter not to include commas or other locale-specific delimiters between digit groups. Multiplies the original value by 100, truncates toward negative infinity using math.floor, divides back to obtain a 2 decimal place representation, then passes it through the alternate formatter for string conversion. Outputs the raw formatted string produced on line 10 to the console, showing how floor-based truncation affects formatting. Implements a reusable arrow function named exactFormatter that takes a number and digit count, applies JavaScript's built-in to fixed method for deterministic rounding, parses the resulting string back to a number, and formats it again using locale-specific rules with strict fractional digit control. Invokes the exactFormatter function with an input of 0.5 and 2 required fractional digits, causing fixed to produce 0.50, which is then parsed and reformatted to preserve the trailing zeros via to locale string. Calls exactFormatter again with an input of 1.5 and 2 fractional digits, resulting in a consistent output format that matches the behavior observed on line 6. Always combine math.round, or to fixed, with international number format to avoid hidden rounding surprises. Subscribe for daily coding videos.